Hi Virgos, this is going to be your reading for November 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's get into it. So your message for this month is Earth and Ground. Your message. You may be feeling discombobulated or all over the place at this time, most likely because you are spreading yourself too thin or taking on too many projects at once. Sounds very Virgo. So your angel guide is encouraging you to get grounded. When you come back to Earth, you will have a clearer insight on who you are and what you need to do to feel safer and more at ease in your life. You're being guided to take some time to breathe, connect with fresh air, and even go somewhere in nature where you can relax, release, and let go. You may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time, but it's because your energy is a little bit dispersed right now. But angels and Earth are with you, and to help you ground yourself and feel connected again, as you have important work to do and exciting experiences that can only unfold when your energy is intact and contained. You are blessed to receive this card today because it's a message of protection and guardianship. Angels are strongly connected to you in your path right now, and they want to support you in your evolution. When you lose a sense of connection to who you are, you can often find yourself focusing on energy or projects, or even old habits that can limit that evolution. So take some time to breathe, call on Mother Earth to hold you, and invite your angels of the earth to draw deep roots from your being down to the heart of Earth. Know that when you are grounded, you are strong, focused, and a loving individual, and that you can make decisions that are enriching and revitalizing. When this card shows up for you, your angels are guiding you to remember that you are of great value. Earth is blessed to have you. And what's perfect for Virgo as an Earth sign, getting that earth and grounding ourselves. I find we can be, I'm a Virgo myself, have a ton of Virgo placements, and I find within my own energy, I can get very much farther away from where I am, right? I can get too far ahead of myself, and then it causes a lot of stress and anxiety for my nervous system, but we gotta always remember to come back to that groundedness. Just gonna move this over, sorry if there's a loud sound. Just give me a minute to pull some tarot cards here, and we'll see what we have going on. Ooh, okay. Let me just feel this energy for you, Virgo. For Virgos, please. I can feel it already. Whirlwind. Energy is moving, and I can feel it. It's vibrating in me. Things are moving. Things are shaking. Energy is happening. It's flowing. They're kind of showing me this like whirlwind. So maybe that has to do with something for you here, Virgo. Maybe you feel like your energy is in a whirlwind in this month of November. I don't see it as a bad whirlwind. I just feel like this shake-up energy. Things are maybe shaking or shake-ups are happening. Maybe you're changing location. Maybe you're moving. Maybe there's earthquakes where you are. But it just feels like energy is kind of being shooken up here is with this energy that I'm feeling. And they're kind of showing me kind of like the vortex down, like almost like a tornado or something, but it's like, it's very wide at the top and then spiraling down to the base here, and it's like drawing me towards where it's touching the ground. And I think this is why you're getting grounded, because there's fire. It's funny because you got mostly all wands popping out, so it's just influx of energy and passion and creativity and drive. So it feels like it's going to feel like that kind of intensity, like think of a flame burning. It's that kind of intensity for this month. So if you're like things haven't been kind of maybe going your way, or if you're feeling like before energy is just, you felt like lackluster, or you just felt like it was very calm, I feel like this is kind of the storm. And I don't want to freak you out, there's a lot of great cards here. It's just going to feel like a lot of energy. So where we can ground ourselves, where we can keep ourselves at peace during this energy, do the best you can, and that's all that they're kind of asking for, because it seems like things are happening and things are happening fast. It's like, ooh, change, change, change. Okay, I have the World card coming out sideways. When it comes out sideways, means energy can go either way here. There is some kind of choice involved. So when it's in the upright, it just means we're coming full circle on something. You know, maybe a chapter is closing in our life. Maybe there's something here that is closing out. Maybe we are trying to reconnect somewhere else in the world. It could physically mean the world. Maybe you're traveling to somewhere else. Maybe you're staying where you are. The fact that it's coming out sideways, it's like you might choose to go to do something, or move to a different country, or move to a different part of the world, or travel to a different part of the world, or you might not. Or if it's in the reverse like this, it means we're not closing out a chapter yet. Something isn't coming full circle for you here with this kind of world card. Some of you might be going on a new path in this month as well in November, or choosing a new path. We have this kind of Ace of Wands moment, which is this fiery new beginning, this passionate new beginning. Maybe you just feel really re-energized or charged here. Maybe you're just kind of excited about some kind of something that is new. Maybe this is a new relationship, a new job, a new creative experience, a new mindset that you're having here, Virgo. And it's funny because this new is here, but with this Page of Wands in reverse, we're kind of like nervous to go with it because it feels like some energy of almost the unknown. And it's like we're Virgos, we love to have things planned out, we love to have things like you know, all go our way, but it just feels like things will be coming at us quickly with this kind of Eight of Wands. It's like the energy is here, the energy is coming in fast, these messages are coming in fast, this energy is coming in fast for you here. I do feel like you're going to rise to the occasion though, Virgo, because we do have the Knight of Wands coming out, which is this very passionate energy. For some of you, this could be someone else, a fire sign that's coming in, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this is just you and your energy, Virgo. You're in this kind of creativity, you're in this drive. You're like, doesn't matter what challenges that I'm going to be facing here, I'm going to be able to do it. You know, so they're just telling you to keep that spirit alive, keep that spirit of energy of new, keep that energy experience of excitement, of, you know, what else is there for me, what else can I explore, what else is next out here for me, because there is a major victory here for you with the Six of Wands. There is something that we're going to be super victorious on in this kind of chapter of our life, and I feel like November is maybe the start of it for you, the start of this chapter, the start of this new. So there's something with success or victory coming in with that. It's just interesting because it's just telling me that our energy is a little bit not on the same level as what's happening right now. We do have the Seven of Wands coming out sideways, so it means there's a will and there's an option here. So you can stand your ground with the Seven of Wands, right? You can see all these people are coming at them with wands here, and he just has to kind of fend everyone off and defend himself and stand up for himself here. When it's in the reverse like this, it means we're having weak boundaries. It means we're having a hard time standing up for ourselves, defending ourselves here. So there might be, especially with the Justice coming out here, there might be something where you have to stand up for yourself, or what your beliefs or your actions are, maybe even in a court way here. Maybe this is a court battle coming in, but you're going to have to stand your ground this month. So they're asking you to find strength in that here, because if we can't find our strength in ourselves, they're going to have a hard time trying to kind of create something here or manifest what it is that we actually want, because our energy is not right or not in the right place. So this is going to be the focus for you this month, is how do we manifest the things that we want, right? And how do we work with the energy when energy is coming at us, but we are in this energy of like, oh, I don't know yet. You know, how do we kind of be more confident in ourselves? How do we be more grounded? How we feel that place of zen when energy around us is just kind of spiraling around? And it's just like that reconnection that's really going to help you here, Virgo, through this month, with all this new coming in, with all this kind of fire energy that is happening for you here. You do have the Justice card coming out, Libran energy here as well. And the Libra, the scales is all about, basically, again, like it could be court or justice or things like that. You might, a court might move in your favor, or again, you might have to defend yourself in some kind of law situation or court situation here. But whatever this justice is saying here is it's going to move in your favor a little bit, but you got to trust it here, because with the high priestess, like your gut is telling you something, but we're kind of not listening to it for some weird reason. And I think it's because the noise is so loud around us, we're having a hard time connecting. So that's what they're just saying for this month of November. Connect back to self wherever you can. And I know this energy is going to be a lot, and it's going to feel like a lot because things are moving and shaking, but you have to be able to find that zen. You have to be able to find that place of, connecting with yourself, connecting with the earth, grounding yourself here, grounding yourself in the chaos. And that's why we're showing me this kind of vortex in a way of just like bringing it down to you and bringing it back down to kind of zen, because you got this. This energy here is 100% like you have all the tools for this. Like you got this is what it's saying here for me. But it's just like, how do we become that person for ourselves? How do we make ourselves really feel that we are kind of in control of this, and not kind of get lost in the noise or get lost in everything that's happening around us? Be okay with the uncertainty. Be okay with things shaking up here for yourself, okay? I do have the Queen of Swords coming out here as well. This is energy of stability. This is energy of communication. This is energy of, intellect. So it's asking you to really be strategically intellectual about whatever it is that's happening on for you here as well. It's like you might have to be putting your foot down or sword down for certain situations. You might have to be taking on a little bit more of an authority role. I'll say that as well this month for yourself. We have the Judgment card coming out sideways. Again, interesting. A lot of sideways things. A lot of free will. A lot of choice in this reading here. When it's in the upright, it means that, it's judgment time. The universe is kind of watching what you're kind of doing here, seeing if you're going to align with your right path, seeing if you're going to kind of be able to conquer these things that maybe you said yourself you can do, right? You're like, I'm strong enough to withstand this. So you might get a couple tests coming in this month of November. Again, don't be scared of those. It's just to show you your strength, just to show you that, hey, even all of this kind of went on in my life, I can still be present. I can still be focused, and I can still make it all work. You also have it could be in the reverse here, where we're making an error in judgment about something. And I feel like in this next reading, this error is coming in here, because it feels like with the Six of Pentacles in reversed, we're feeling very alone. We're feeling like there's no one there to help us. Maybe you're just feeling like you have to take on this burden or take on this energy by yourself, and you're like, I have no one else here to support me. But the universe is here to support you, okay? The universe is supporting you. They're bringing you something. We have two new beginnings here. They're bringing you those new beginnings. So trust that you have people, maybe not even on the earth plane, but in the spiritual plane, in your corner here. And I think that is where this kind of error and judgment is coming from. Because again, this is good energy. But it just feels like, again, it's just so much noise, it's so much static, that you're kind of like losing yourself in the static and in the noise, that you're actually not seeing or connecting where your like intuition is like, everything's going to be okay. This is actually good stuff that's happening here. We're kind of listening to the other noise instead. The Chariot card in reverse is just saying we're feeling a little bit stuck energy at this bottom, and I feel like it's because, again, we're listening to that noise, so we're feeling stuck because we're like, I don't know what to do. But your gut is telling you what to do. Your instincts are correct in this point, but we just got to listen to them. We got to find that moment, so we could have like 5 minutes just to listen to our own intuition, to listen to, like, how do I actually feel about this? Like, how am I actually, is it this feeling right? And that's what it feels like this decision is something feeling right to me in this moment. Especially when static and energy and noise is big, it's hard to kind of be able to find the space to actually feel what you are feeling. And sometimes it takes a couple days, you might not get the answer right away. Being okay with that, being surrendering to that here. Because Ace of Pentacles, there's a new financial beginning for you here. Ace of Pentacles is you know, is maybe surprise money or finances coming in. It could also be a new job. It could be anything, kind of a new beginning, especially in kind of our finances here for yourself. So again, there might be some court thing where you are getting a payout from something. Legal action here, again, it's going in your favor because there is money here for you, or a new beginning here for you. It's going to feel like a lot of energy, and a lot of things are going to be kind of unknown and up in the air in this month of November, but they're just telling you to go with it, you know. Don't do this kind of Page of Wands in reverse where you're just kind of scared of news, scared of adventure, scared of change. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse here, the Hierophant in reverse, which is funny. The Hierophant in reverse is coming out for months. I will say this again, individuality is going to be very important in the next coming while. Really being one with ourselves, understanding ourselves, you know, the good parts of ourselves, the bad parts of ourselves, and not letting other influences kind of come into us here, or affect us. Because we have this Queen of Cups in the reverse here. This Queen of Cups in the reverse is just telling me that we're not nurturing ourselves the way that we really should be. I always see the Queen of Cups as this nurturing mother, right? It's a mother and a newborn baby. Holds that baby so delicately, so lovingly, feeds it all the love and attention, right? Because you want the best for it. You just want the best for this child. You want the best health. You want the best life. And so you're kind of giving that love and that nurture. So they're asking you to give yourself that permission here as well. Give yourself the care, the love that you need this month. I am okay. You know, I can get through this. I am very strong. You know, there are energies here with me, helping me, guiding me through this. And it feels like, yeah, it's just bringing yourself home a little bit in this month of November. You're just like, I got this, you know, because it is going to feel like a lot. Like, I just keep getting that energy. I can feel it around me right now, to be honest here, Virgo. But it's good things, because when we find this kind of individuality, when we kind of go, you know, this is what society is maybe pulling me towards or thinking I should do, but I feel more inclined to do this. I feel more inclined that this is my truth. I feel more inclined that, you know, this is my way forward. When we kind of get back to ourselves with that, Virgo, it's going to be great. It's going to be the Ten of Pentacles here. It's going to be everything that you are looking for. And it's interesting because it's coming out sideways here. There's so much choice for you in this. And so I think all of this kind of starts with you. All of this starts with how you are, you know, perceiving these situations, how you are dealing with these situations. Because sometimes life just kind of comes at us, and we have to kind of deal with it. We have to kind of be like, okay, well, this is what's coming up now. I'm going to deal with it, and we're going to kind of move forward that way. I get it. We're exhausted. We're tired. I feel like we just went through this kind of huge transition, this huge change in the last couple of months. A lot of things were falling apart. A lot of things were changing. But now we're kind of in the new phase of this change. It's still going to be rocky, but it's going to be good. Like, there's some good energy here for you. And I just think it's just to show you your strength behind this, right? It's like, they keep saying you got this, you got this. It's the challenges that make us, right? It's the challenges that kind of make us stronger. I think you can have met people who, you know, maybe hasn't had so many challenges in their life, and you can kind of be like, oh, you're kind of, you know, you're fixated on such the small things. Like, you kind of realize how everything affects them so much more, and you're just like, oh, that's kind of just life for me. But you are kind of exhausted here, and I understand that. So I feel like energy is going to get better for you. It's just going to feel like a little bit of a whirlwind this month, okay? That's nothing to be scared about. A lot of good energy coming in for you here. A lot of new beginnings. Victory is on here. Eight of Wands. Things are happening. Things are moving. So trust that. Trust you're not alone. And trust that you got this. I think that's the most important part. I'm just going to pull some oracle cards for you here. The energy is gaining momentum. Exactly what I'm saying. It feels like that. It's going to feel like that. I feel so much energy around you, especially in November. So yes, the energy is gaining momentum for you here. Things are coming up. Things are changing. New beginnings are happening. We talked about this. It's just funny that it's like the gaining momentum. I know. I feel this energy, and I feel it strong. Jump in. Andromedous energy. Say yes to change. I'll read this out for you, but it's I mean, we talked about this through the whole reading. This is what I was saying with this Page of Wands in reverse. It's like, go with it. Go for the adventure. Just gotta get to the right page here, Virgo. Maybe I got the wording wrong. No? Okay, there we go. Say yes to chains. Andromeda is a spiral galaxy, the closest galaxy to the Milky Way. It's believed that Andromedan starseeds are a group of beings who love their freedom. Very adaptable, they are strong willingness and their ability to change and go with the flow. This is what we were kind of talking about. To find calm in the chaos, also what we were talking about. To swim with the tides. This card is here to encouraging you to do the same. Perhaps you have a significant goal or opportunity ahead of you. If so, you're being guided to jump in. Do not wait for permission. Do not stall until you feel ready. Take a deep breath. Good old run up and jump right on in. Life bends for the courageous, and courageous is what you're being called to be. You may be already facing the right direction, but the only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. This may not always be smooth sailing. Life on Earth really is. However, it's the rougher seas that teach us how to sail with glory. That's so much a better way of putting it than I was putting it through the reading, but that's exactly what I was talking about. Where we're talking about that strength, and I conquered this. I went through this. Once you know that, you can navigate any ocean or storm. The Andromedans want you to fall in love with surfing the waves of life, to seek more adventures, to embrace your own ability, to find a way to be calm in the chaos. You didn't come to Earth to be passive, you came to Earth to truly live. Now take a good run up and leap. How can you be more adventurous, and how are you being called to jump right on in and leap? And that's just what it is, Virgo. Like, this whole reading is summed up in that for you, and that's what your November is going to be. Whatever, noise, whatever storm is brewing, connecting back to yourself, finding that calm in the chaos. I just felt something too. I was like, whoa. I just felt like this big energy of like leadership. Like, people are going to look at you and be like, wow, that's a leader. Yeah, I just felt that again. It just felt very strong there. I was like, whoa. I was like, it almost felt like a level up in energy, and it felt like this kind of, people are like, whoa, they did that. They navigated that. They went through those challenges with like such grace and ease. Like, how do they, like, your energy is going to become this magnet in a way. All right, Virgo, that was your November reading. I hope it helped.